a storyteller and I would like to tell a few personal things about what I like to call the danger of the single story. I grew up on a university campus on eastern Nigeria. My mother says I started reading at the age of 2, although I think 4 was close to the truth. What I read were British and American children's books. I was also an early writer. When I began to write at about the age of 7 with crayon and pencil illustrations, my mother was obligated to read. I wrote the exactly kind of stories I was reading. All my characters were white and blue-eyed. They played in the snow. They ate apples, and they talked a lot about the weather. Now, despite the fact that I lived in Nigeria, I've never been outside Nigeria. We never had snow, we ate mangoes, and we never talked about the weather because there was no need to. My characters also drank a lot of ginger beer because the characters in the British books also drank ginger beer. Now I had no idea what ginger beer was, and many years afterwards I had a desperate desire to taste ginger beer. But that is another story. What this demonstrates is how impressionable and vulnerable we are in the face of a story, particularly as children, because all I had read were books which foreigners had. I had to be convinced books by their very nature had to have foreigners in them, and things with which I could not personally identify. Now things changed when I discovered African books. There were many of them, but because of writers like Chinua Achebe and Kamara Lai, I had a change through my mental shift of perception literature. I realized that girls with skin color of chocolate and whose kinky hair could not make ponytails could exist in literature. Now I love those American and British books that I read. They stirred my imagination. They opened up new worlds for me. But the unintended consequence was that I did not know that people like me could exist in literature. So what African books did for me was this. It saved me from having a single story of what books are.